Check runners.
So my stand up comedian career lasted probably like 10 minutes.
Why?
Because I thought because I'm a funny guy naturally, but I discovered when I got on that stage that I'm more of a in passing funny guy. Like I can have funny conversations and tell funny stories, but when it comes time I probably can still write some jokes. I don't think the format was right because I told this. I was kind of killing it for like the first like 2-3 minutes. Then I told this other joke and I thought it was gonna hit, and it didn't hit. It just didn't hit, man. And it was a joke. It was probably like 2014. I told a joke about how old people are the only ones that will go to court and snitch on you with no problem. Yeah, so it was way more funny in my head.
Oh.
So like it just didn't ring out in the crowd. It was not resonating.
So here's the thing about stand-up. You have to do it more than 10 minutes. You have to do it more than 10 times. And you just got to work it out. Like, I don't have a complete bang, 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 like funny set. But you just got to work it out. Like, if you feel like that's something that you want to do, and you don't have, like, stage anxiety and, fear of public speaking.
Yeah.
But if you can write and you can, study the craft, I feel like, you really have to do it more than 10 minutes for real. And you have to do it more than one time.
Yeah, see, I thought I was gonna go out there and just be an instant comedy legend. A lot
of us feel that way sometimes.
So yeah, like it was a very humbling experience.
Oh, absolutely.
I went up there like this, and they had to bury me, or they had to dig me up out the floor. By the time I left the building, that wasn't a good night either way, because I was like, I got jumped that night when I left the club.
Jumped?
Yeah, I got jumped that night when I left the club.
What did you say?
Funny story. I'll tell it to you. So, I'm telling you right now, I don't mind coming on here and telling all my business, and like even if it's like, even if I'm the butt of the joke, I don't mind. You know what I'm saying? Because this is my safe space. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I got jumped by this dude. It was my second baby mama. So let me break it down. My second baby mama. So I didn't know that my son was my son until he was 3 years old, right?
Okay.
So up until that point, it was another guy thought he was the dad. Mm-hmm. But me and her kind of like, we kind of knew that he probably always probably was mine. So the guy, that they thought the daddy was, he never liked me anyway. Cause like my baby mama was creeping with me while they was together.
Oh, you was the side dude.
I was the side dude. I thought I was the main dude at the time.
Usually how it happened.
I thought I was the main dude. It was like I had main dude aspirations.
There you go.
But I just wasn't the main dude.
Yeah.
I thought she was done with him.
Did they already have kids together?
Nah.
Okay.
Nah. They ain't had no kids.
I can't explain that one.
Yeah. So for 4-3, like it was to the point where when she'll be with me and he'll be blowing her phone up nonstop, he end up calling my phone. I don't know how this man got my number. Man, I'm gonna kill you. So this went on for years. So he.
So you willingly participated as a side dude for years.
At the time, me and her wasn't even like that. We was just cool. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking they done broke up. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's when me and her like started being like consistent, and that's when we made the baby. Anyway, long story shorter, the night at the club, he was there. Mm-hmm. At this point, he didn't find out. It been a couple months since he found out he not the daddy. So I guess he like, oh yeah, he still mad.
And he saw you.
He still mad. So me and him get into it. I'm laying his ass out. I'm giving it to him. That thing, somebody hit me in the back of my head. Bop! I don't know if you ever got hit in the back of your head before.
Never.
I wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't recommend it. No, like by a fist or a blunt object, nothing. So I couldn't see. I was completely blind. It was dark for like 30 seconds.
You blacked out.
I blacked out. I'm still alive, but my vision gone. But at this point, I'm feeling like it feel like 30 fists are coming down on me. So as I'm getting beat up and I'm trying to figure out why nobody coming to help, and I'm there with other people, and I'm like, damn, so everybody just gonna watch? Just gonna watch. So I'm getting like, it's funny now. but when you get beat up, 5 minutes feel like 5 hours. Yeah. When you getting beat up. You know what I'm saying? I just feel fists like boom.
I would assume.
Yeah, it's like Optimus Prime just keep jumping on top of my head. At this point, I'm just more worried about my vision, but I'm like, damn, while I'm trying to recover my vision, can somebody please get these gentlemen off me?
You know that's not how fight works.
It doesn't. It doesn't. So, yeah, I got beat up and I broke my toe.
You got beat up. Broke your toe.
But I feel good in saying I got beat up and that when I'm getting jumped, though.
Okay, so it was multiple.
Yeah.
You found out it was multiple people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hence the punch in the back of my head. Because me and him had a good fight going. Yeah. He was losing.
That's why somebody jumped.
Yeah. So that was the night of my comedy intro and out. Grand opening, grand closing.
So you went and told some jokes and you got your ass whooped. Then you broke your toe.
Hell of a night though. Hell of a night.
And is that the same day you found out that you was the daddy?
No, I had found out I was the daddy like a couple months before this.
Oh, okay.
But in hindsight, what would life be without those type of stories? Hell of a story to tell.
I don't have that one, but you're right.
I feel like I'm getting judged right now. Nah.
You're definitely not getting judged.
Nah, don't play it.
It sounds like it could be a skit or something.
Nah, like it's funny as hell looking back. And my toe was broke for like 3 years.
What?
Like, yeah,
what kind of insurance you had?
I didn't have no insurance. That was the problem. I was just a street dude trying to figure it out. Yeah. I said, it's going to heal over time. I was like, maybe if I post some Robitussin on, Robitussin.
Robitussin.
Old folk make it feel like Robitussin just, you get shot, post some Robitussin on it.
What?
Like, you fall off a building, post some Robitussin on the body, he going to come back alive.
I've never heard that.
Robitussin. Man, old people make it feel like Robitussin and ginger ale
ginger ale is definitely.
That's the one, right?
Yeah, that's the one.
Tell me if you get shot right now and drink some ginger ale, you won't come back alive.
You probably would. You probably wouldn't feel it.
That's what I'm saying. If you drink some ginger ale right before you get shot, you won't feel it, guys.
You'd be numb.
Yeah. So go get shot. No, I'm playing.
Get a shot of ginger ale.
Hey, you drink a whole bottle of ginger ale. Yeah. Man, you might lift a whole building up. I don't know what they put in that ginger ale. It just give you superpowers, but it's there.
That old ginger ale. I don't know what they doing with the new one.
Yeah, it kind of cut. Not like it ain't even. Hey man, let's go ahead and start this show, man. Hey man, welcome to a brand new episode of the biggest podcast in the world, Check Runners Podcast, baby.
Check Runners.
I am your favorite cousin at the cookout, Rico Ramirez. And if you can't tell by now, I'm country than a bowl of grits, and I love this man. I got an up and coming star in the building this evening. Oh man, I wish Showtime at the Apollo was still going on, cause she'll go out there and kill it. Def Jam, she'll kill it. Comic View, she'll kill it. Your local talent show, she will kill it. I introduce you to the brand new upcoming Queen of Comedy. I'm speaking it on her life right now. Miss Elo Copeland. Hey.
Thank you for that very dramatic introduction.
Gotta be dramatic.
You know, you said a lot. You put a lot on my shoulders right there. I don't know if I would kill all of those. I probably would get killed on a few of those, but
man, you're a killer. Stop. Don't be humble. Pop it.
Yeah, but you know, when you know where you are, you just flow with it. So I'm flowing where I am. Like the potential is there, obviously, but I definitely, with the talent that's out there, I feel like somebody else would kill it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you feel like? How do you feel about the space of the female comedy game right now? What you feel? How you feel about it right now?
Ooh, right now, well, this past year, it's a little challenging. It's challenging from female to female comedian, and it's challenging from female to male because it's still a male-dominated industry.
Right.
So, yeah, it's a bit challenging. It's not, impossible. It's just challenging.
Speak about those challenges.
Well, spots, when they become available, it's either tenure or if, you're friends or if you're a guy or, things like that. And then there's clicks. But that might be with anything. I don't know. But this is my first year in comedy, in it.
For real?
Watching it, yeah. So I'm just learning and sitting back and just trying to find my particular spot.
That's dope for this to be your first year. Oh, first of all, I can't do nothing else. Let me give a quick shout out to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, because without him, I wouldn't be here today. And with that being said, big salute to everybody over there watching on YouTube, listening on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Anchor, Apple Podcasts, and all that good stuff. Without y'all, there will be no us. Hey. Now, how do you feel about when you said it's clicks? Do you think they ain't probably the only good way to come in the game? You feel like it's harder just being independent comedian?
It is, because you want to learn, you want to grow, you want to see, you want to be mentored, or you just want to learn, and it's a competition. So everybody don't want you to be on their level. Yeah, it's cool. It's just something that I'm learning. So, yeah.
Man, I feel like you're gonna go far though, because I've been seeing your journey. And you've been consistent with your content on the gram. You always bring joy to my heart and laughter to me. And I'm like, okay, I like what she doing over there. Yeah. And you stay in your own lane, and you not online talking down on nobody. You doing what you do and how you do it. Especially with the series you got about the deacons.
Yeah, the church girl.
The church girl, that's kind of like your thing.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody else doing that.
That's my niche, yeah. Yeah.
How you come about, how did that even come about, doing the church girl thing?
Okay, so for 2 years prior to the last year I've been doing it, I've just been on social media, especially during COVID, feeling like just there was nothing to create that was new. And I've just been praying God, I want to be in my own lane. I want to do something that nobody else has done before.
Yeah.
And so one day I literally was just I want to know, I wonder if the things that I think about, I can put on video. And it's not even things that I personally think about, but people in general, and just kind of making it funny.
Yeah.
So my church girl videos started out as voiceovers. I would see a certain deacon with some type of career, like a pilot or somebody like that. Yeah. And then I just have all of these thoughts. And so last year, when I first started posting it didn't catch on too much, and then one of my other videos that I just voiced over somebody else went viral, and then I started getting a flood of followers. So immediately I was like, oh no, you're not gonna know me from somebody else's voice. I started posting my own content. I started reposting those videos, and then it just went crazy from there. And so I was like, okay, I got to do some more. So I probably was doing like 3 a week. And then I was like, to the point of, oh my God, I think I've exhausted this part of it. So I had to take a step back, and then I came back with something different. And so now I just called it like Church Girl 2.0, but it's still about the deacons, and it's still about the thought process. It's just more now me being vocal about it versus the voiceover in my head, like the thought process. So now I'm actually saying, what I would be thinking, or, just making it creative.
When you use scriptures to incorporate with your jokes on those videos, do you just study some certain scriptures before you go in, or you already just know your Bible like that?
Okay, so sometimes I would know where I want to go with it. And then most times, if I have a reference, then I would have to go and look up and then just kind of be a little tricky with it. So. Yeah,
I feel like you...
I grew up in church, so.
I could tell.
Yeah.
And... with the jokes you tell at the same time, like you will, like a lot of churches always hire Christian comedians.
Yeah.
Like you just need to go ahead and go on tour, just doing like, cause like we need that.
Yeah, but my type of message might not be welcome inside the sanctuary. Like I would have to literally make a set for churches, but it wouldn't be specifically that type of joke, because they're subliminal puns, so I wouldn't be able to take that to the altar. I would have to take myself to the altar.
You ain't lying. Nah, you ain't gotta do no much, just reword certain jokes and like, man, that'll be cause you really go there. You really go there, and don't be scared. Are you a Drake and a J. Cole fan?
I would say the pop songs for Drake, yes. The messages from J. Cole, but like the most popular songs from Drake, yeah. But I've not listened to like any of his albums straight through. I'm just gonna be honest.
Ooh, J. Cole or Drake?
Drake.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cause I asked you that cause they just announced that they going on tour together. Drake and J. Cole, and at the same time, that's good news. But as fans, cause I'm a fan of both of those guys and I love what they doing, but it's receiving a lot of backlash because the cities that people have seen so far that's on the tour, they're not necessarily like A-market cities, like no Atlantas, no Jacksonville's, like.
So what cities are on there?
Man, let me look it up right
Macon?
Quick. Yeah, like Macon or B market. And respect the Macon. Respect the Macon. I got a couple listeners out there. Respect to y'all.
So maybe that's the actual target. Like maybe that's what they're trying to do, is to tap into the next market, because if everybody can't get to Atlanta, and
okay,
that might be something strategic. I mean, I know both of them are, well, I would say Drake is about his money. I think J. Cole is too, but Drake is more.
Nah, facts. Nah, so this is a couple of cities. The first city is getting popped off in Denver, Colorado.
Denver's pretty weedish. I can see that.
Yeah, San Antonio, Texas. Oklahoma City. New Orleans, okay. Tampa, yeah. Nashville. Okay, so they do got some A markets on here. Yeah. St. Louis. They got a lot of A markets on here.
Yeah.
I wish my baby mama would stop texting me. Like, I'm trying to do a whole show right here so I can help take care of our son and have a legacy for our son.
And this the one you found out when he was 3.
Yeah. Yeah, me and my baby mama, we cool like that. We like family, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, no Atlanta. She still texting me. Hold on, let me tell her to stop. Yeah, no Atlanta on this. Okay. It's a couple I don't see no New York's on here. I don't see no Houston, Texas. So I feel some type of way about this.
Why?
Because I gotta travel to go see this. This gonna be like a monumental thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind going to Nashville though.
Yeah, I mean that's up the road 4 hours?
That's too damn long, man. They come to Atlanta.
Just fly. I mean, Atlanta might not put up the money that they wanted to be on the tour.
Hey, you know what? That's what it is.
Because if Atlanta like, nah, I ain't finna pay no $10 million piece. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, because that would be kind of expensive to book Drake and J.Cole. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it'll take like 10 promoters to come through.
And them tickets would probably be more than Beyonce's.
Yeah.
In order for them to make their money.
And you know, most of the promoters be like, still like be drug dealers and stuff. So they can.
And why they in Denver, Colorado?
Hey. Yeah. A couple of them dope boys that put their money together there in Denver. They got 3 shows up there. Yeah, they done brought their little bag out.
They got the money.
Probably done paid them up front and everything.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. San Antonio, they getting that money down there.
Who first on the list?
The Denver.
Yeah.
They first.
They were the first.
They cut the check first.
They cut the check.
Come on, Atlanta. We got to do better, dope boys in Atlanta. I know 10 drug dealers in Atlanta could have came through and got this Drake and J. Cole situation, man. I am so disappointed in you drug dealers right now. But it's kind of hard in the economy, so I understand.
Yeah, inflation. Like, they're worrying about their product. They're not worrying about ticket sales right now.
Yeah, bricks probably like, man, the bricks probably not selling like they usually sell.
What now?
Damn.
I've never bought a brick.
Me neither. But inflation, I'm quite sure everybody's being affected by this. Because it seemed like back in April, it's like it just was a switch in energy. Like overnight, everything was just high as hell.
I mean, what? Times 3?
Yeah. Like I went to Burger King. I had a taste for an old school Whopper. And I get there, I got like a double Whopper combo. And that was like $20.
Yeah.
That would have been $8 a couple years ago.
Yeah. One of my favorite sub places, Jersey Mike's. Sandwiches are almost $20. A sub.
Jersey Mike's?
Yeah.
Jersey Mike's, y'all ain't even putting it down like that to be like trying to charge no $20 now.
I mean, they are. But the whole point is you went up from $10 to $20. And
wow.
I don't really like that.
Nah, man. Everybody taxing, man. Like, it's like after the pandemic, it's like, I don't know, man. Inflation, I feel like that's a made up word. That's just something that the government put out there to just be like, oh, nah, we just finna start taxing y'all. This stuff ain't gotta be high, but guess what? Inflation.
I mean, all words are made up, but the process of inflation has to happen to keep the economy going.
Right.
I'm not sure which part of it.
Right.
Because it affects all of us. But, it's somewhere in the circle of life that it has to happen. And
all this inflation, but we still be in debt, and we still be like lending out billions to other countries. So that why I don't get into politics, man. It's just too much.
Yeah, I don't really feel like we get into it. I feel like we're already in it. It's just a choice of participating willingly, because we're involuntary in politics. Either way, you got a chessboard here. It's very much the same. So,
You know how to play chess?
We're pawns a little.
Oh, yeah? Mm-hmm. Oh, man, we need to play one day.
Yeah.
Definitely need to play one day. Yeah. Who are your comedy OGs?
Ooh, I get asked this all the time. So, I want to just first say, anybody who has ever made it as a mainstream comic, please do not take any offense if you don't make this list. I love all of y'all, but my tops, Eddie Murphy, Dave Chappelle, living, Eddie Murphy, Dave Chappelle, Kevin Hart. I've grown to love him very much over his past few specials. Like, he's really grown from the first time I saw him on stage, and that was 12 years ago, maybe. I don't know, but Monique, she's gonna be who she is. They can say what they want to say about Monique, but she's gonna be who she is. But she's funny. She's been funny. She'll always be funny to me. Uncle Rodney Perry. Local, I will say Marv Hunter. Like, that boy. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if he shot through the roof like tonight. Like, he is so talented, so gifted. It's just so natural for him. Like, oh my God.
Rodney Perry, I'm glad you said the name. Rodney Perry slept on.
Oh, he is very much so. I feel like his career went the way it needs to go, but he's still a GOAT. Like,
Right.
I've seen him in regular settings. I've seen him do his own shows. I've seen him guest spot. Like, it's just, he's so good at what he does. And I took one of his improv classes too, so I'm kind of like biased, but he is really good. Like, even with his acting, like everything. So shout out to Uncle Rodney.
Let me call him right quick. Let me get him on the phone.
Who else?
If he,
I would love, you know who I would love to at least try to do stand up?
ooh,
My favorite female actress of all time, Regina Howell. She is so funny. It's
for real.
naturally funny. Now, I don't know if she can write, but I really feel like just her natural humor, I think that would come across really well if she at least try it once.
Yeah.
Yeah, like.
Let me see if I can get Rodney on the phone. Let's just give him his flowers right quick. Cause that's the big homie. Let me see if I can get him on the phone.
Check runners.
See, Rodney be booked up
Probably
too.
at church.
Rodney be booked up too.
Yeah, he do.
Why he gonna call me back later? We ain't even gonna be recording no more.
Probably at church. I don't know what time is it.
He'll call me back. Yeah, he probably be knocked out. Cause Rodney be booked and busy.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I'm talking about booked and busy,
Absolutely.
man.
I love his shows too. I've been on twice. His morning shows so funny, so funny. Like, it's just improv. We talk about topics and we just go like so funny.
How you feel about Tiffany Haddish? You know she got a lot going on right now, man, and she facing all kind of little major lawsuits, man, and it's super sad. And she just caught a DUI. Like, how you feel about her and her career? Is she somebody you look up to as a comedian?
I actually never heard her on stage yet, so I really can't speak to that. As far as all of the legal matters, I feel like she's innocent.
Right.
I honestly don't know what to say about that particular part, because you see people's lives play out and you only see it from one aspect. So I try not to like speak on things because we don't know both sides. We don't know what it is. Like, if help is needed, I hope she get it. But if she's okay, I pray God's blessings still be bestowed upon her. I love her acting career. Like, I've watched her in plays and movies, so I do feel like she's very funny in those, but I've yet to see her live and stand up. Like, she's went to Uptown a few times, like popped up, and I missed her every single time. So it wasn't like posted. It was just, she was going to work on some stuff. So yeah, maybe one day I'll get to, because her and Lil Rel have the Best Friends tour also right now, with comedy, with stand-up. So
Okay.
Hopefully they come to Atlanta.
Yeah, I just hope this is not a situation where she just crashing out, because it seems like we starting to see her in the news for everything but comedy and acting, and she a person that I got hella respect for, you know what I'm saying? I respect her come up. So it breaks my heart there when I started seeing, like, people that I like give major props to, especially as a black woman. You know what I'm saying? I hate to see right before my eyes, because we didn't seen it before, like the rise and fall of somebody, and I don't want her to be one of those people in 5 years, like, just doing bad. I still want her to be up, and like, cause it's like a few years ago doing, when she was on that run, when she made Girls Trip, she made the movie with Whoopi Goldberg. She made the movie with Kevin Hart. Like, she was on a hell of a run, and like, she was admired, but it's like everything like turning against her, man, and I don't like that, man, And as far as that lawsuit she facing, you know about the lawsuit, right? When she shot. So basically, she shot. It was like a skit.
Oh, that's done. That's over with.
With Eric Spears, the one she did with Eric Spears.
That was over with from last year.
No, I think they trying to re-sue her to come back for some more money.
Oh, I haven't heard of that.
Yeah, something like that, you know. But I just hate to see that, man, you know.
Well, here's the thing about media. They're going to put what the people want. And people like drama. They're not going to put everything good all the time. I'm pretty sure for every one incident that she has probably 10 good things lined up. Because we can speak to that in our personal lives. Like, if there's one thing that's going wrong, maybe we can be like, oh, God, I'm grateful for this, and this that's lined up. So that's why I said I really can't speak to a lot of stuff that people go through because we don't know the other half.
Right. Facts.
Like, if I'm sure, you know, there's always going to be something. You in the public eye, they're going to find something. And if you trip in the public eye, everybody going to see it. So they always going to find something. Diddy, all of whatever he's hidden is now coming to light. So it's just, it is what it is.
Yeah, that Diddy, that's a crazy situation. I don't even want to get into it because I spoke about it on another episode. Well, I recorded it like 3:00 this morning. I don't know which one I'm gonna drop first, so I ain't gonna say when. I ain't gonna time stamp it. But I already spoke on that or whatever. And if I haven't spoke on it, watch me speak on the next episode. So whichever come first, y'all figure that out yourself.
Well, he's not speaking on it. I spoke on it. I brought it up because it was in contrast of it's different things going on with different people.
Right.
Like he just got caught. That lawsuit told everything. So
as far as females in the industry go, who is the GOAT of toxicity? Who is the most toxic woman in the industry right now?
I have no idea. You asking the wrong one because I do not look at that stuff. See,
I'm a podcaster, so I have to be on. So I gotta say, here's some contemporaries. Jada Pinkett Smith definitely in there.
How you figure that?
That she toxic?
Yeah.
Man, come on, man. That's like toxic 101.
How? 1
minute she like not claiming Will after this man done put his whole career on the line for
not
her.
1 minute, 6 years. She said
6 years, not even claiming this man. Next minute, oh, I'm in love. We'll never break. We'll never like.
You know that's how life happened, right?
Yeah, but
think about it. People who tend to stay together longest is most problematic with each other.
Right.
I don't know why that is. Yeah, I think men like crazy. I think that's what it is. Y'all like crazy because if you're too nice, it ain't enough. It's like you're not exciting enough.
Yeah.
So I gotta sprinkle a little crazy every now and then. But yeah, y'all like crazy. So.
I love Jada Pinkett though. You know what I'm saying?
See, y'all like crazy.
Yeah, you right.
Point taken.
Like she just be doing that man like any kind of way, and he be right there supporting it. Like, yay, babe.
Will fell in love a long time ago, and it never stopped. You could see it every time he talked about that lady. Every single time. He
did say in the interview, it's nothing that can happen this woman can say or do can make me stop loving her. And he is standing on that.
I believe it. And I really pray that I get that type of energy from my deacon. So yeah.
Man, I feel like you ain't gonna get a deacon. I feel like you the type of still like the pastor from the first lady. And next thing you know, you gonna be the first lady like the next year.
No, when I say deacon, I'm just talking about a single man. I ain't talking about an actual deacon. I just call them deacons.
Okay.
Yeah. I just call them deacons.
That's kind of wavy.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
Oh man, I like that. Yeah. But I do still, I feel like you gonna still like somebody's husband. Like you gonna be in church just minding your business, and the pastor gonna be up there preaching, and he just gonna stop and just.
That why I don't go to church.
Oh man, that's old girl.
That why I don't go to church.
Why?
Drama.
Is that drama? Sometimes you just fall for people, you know.
Yeah, and I ain't got time for that.
Let me ask you this. $200,000 or dinner with Dwight Howard?
I'll take $10.
Are you not entertained?
No.
Why would I want to sit across the table from him?
So I guess somebody put that question out there because I guess they were trying to compare it with the $500K or dinner with Jay-Z.
Jay-Z.
So Dwight got in his feelings about that. He like, oh, y'all gonna choose $200,000 over a dinner with me? Hold on, let me see if I can find the clip.
I would choose $10, sir.
Hold on, let me see.
Just take me to a pizza place. I don't.
Oh Lord.
He's not on any of my lists for nothing.
Oh Lord.
Nothing.
Let me see.
I definitely would not want to sit across the table from him.
Oh Lord,
He could very well be a good person, but that's just not something that I would do.
Let me see if
I'll take 200, Alex.
Damn, that's crazy. Let me see if I can find the clip, boy, because brother is really in his feelings, man. I got to find this clip. I suppose I already had it queued up. I'm going to edit all this, though. Hold up, because it's just funny as hell. He is really pissed off by this. Hold on.
I don't know why. Because a lot of people didn't want lunch with Jay-Z, and he's like way above him. I wouldn't take lunch with Jay-Z.
All right, here you go. I found these little. Hold up.
You would take the money not to dinner? Oh, that's so great for you. I'm so glad that you would take the money. You're probably going to spend it in 2 weeks anyway. So that's cool. It's not going to make me none. So I'm pretty sure for the people who would choose to have a dinner with me, they will probably leave better than when they came to the dinner, sitting down with me. Yeah, you take the money, but that money gonna be gone. That money gonna be gone.
And so will I.
You don't gonna know what to do with it. You ain't never had it.
Me and the money will be gone.
Will go a long way. Why? Because you're going to get some gems. You're going to get some knowledge that you can take with you for the rest of your life. That's real great.
I've never looked at him as
runners.
somebody that was wise. I've never.
That man said, oh, go on get the money then. You going to be broke in a week.
I mean, some of them might.
I'm going to give you some knowledge and some gems that you can take with you for the rest of your life. Dwight Howard, respectfully, please sit down, brother. Please sit down, man. Bow out gracefully.
He trying to sit at the table.
Brother, why do I want to sit down at the table? What do you think you can tell me, Dwight Howard? Respectfully. You could probably brother, you can barely tell me how to shoot basketball, brother. Cause you like mad tall and you ain't got enough rings and you like 8 feet tall, brother. And I think you got 1 ring and you barely got that one. That's cause you went over there to the Lakers.
That might be what he would want to talk about is basketball.
Man, you can't tell me nothing, man. Give me the 200,000, man. And ain't nobody finna spend no 200. I don't care if somebody been broke. They 45 years old. They ain't never had a penny in their life. Ain't nobody finna spend no 200,000 in a week, man. Like, come on.
If they buy 1 car,
you know what? I take that back.
or a house, it could be gone 10 minutes.
Cause I seen this chick. My cousin used to date. Her dad had died, and when he died, rest in peace. He left her like 100 bands. So she broke up with my cousin, and she went on a balling spree. And I think 6 months, she was bad broke, doing bad. So yeah, you can spend some money kind of fast.
If you don't have discipline, no telling what you can do. If you ain't spending what you have correctly, you definitely ain't gonna spend a lot of money.
What you think the best investment a woman can make into herself? Give me a couple of them.
Oh, for education. And I'm not talking about like college. Like that's great, but I mean as far as like investing in your talent, your gifts, just learning more about life and people and what you love to do, your talents, your gifts, stuff like that. Because I'm learning a lot of that stuff now. Like I read a lot now. I read a lot. I listen to audiobooks a lot. There's a lot of stuff that I wish I had learned a long time ago, but it's timely now. So I'm grateful. But I feel like if we're investing in ourselves, knowledge is the very first thing. Like, you have to understand how this world works, and you have to understand where you fit. Because if not, you're going to be lost for a long time. And I know from experience. So being told what to do most of your life don't feel good. Because now it's like I'm in the space where I'm getting to do what I want to do. Ain't nobody going to tell me what to do. Or ain't nobody going to manipulate me and try to make me feel bad about what I want to do. So, yeah, that's first and foremost. Investing in education. Just learning more about life and about being a woman.
Right.
In whatever culture you in. Because that matters. Because it's going to help wherever you go. Like with me, I'm learning it's difficult in entertainment. As being a woman, starting out, I'm learning that with acting, it's a little bit less challenging. But if you have the same prototype, it could be more challenging. It's just different things with whatever you feel like you want to do.
Yeah.
Like say with nurses or doctors, whatever the case may be. It's just learn your place. Learn about you, learn what you like and don't like, learn your boundaries. That's the biggest investment. Just understand you. Because if you don't understand you, nobody else will.
Facts.
Like with anything, with your workplace, you're going to always have problems because you don't know what you want to do. So you hate the job you at and they're filling it. So it's just kind of like everything flows based on what you pour into yourself.
That's deep, man. What college you graduated from?
I didn't.
You didn't?
I didn't. I went to college, but I did not graduate.
You sound like not, because it's different types of smart. Like you got like just common sense smart, street smarts, and book smarts. You sound like you got like a little bit of all of those things.
And like I said, more recently in the last few years, I've been reading more, learning more, and life teaches you a lot. Life teaches you a lot, even if you don't understand it. Once you get to a place and it's like, oh, now I get it. Like, it may take you some years. It may take you some weeks. I don't know. But my journey was different. Like, I grew up in church. We literally had a one-way mindset. Like, that's it. And then once I was like, all right, I need to do what's best for me because I'm doing what everybody else want me to do. Once I started doing that and started learning more and exploring more and doing different things, I experienced more and it taught me. And then I began to start learning who I was and things I liked, things I didn't like, what I needed to change, people that was in my life that shouldn't be. Like, just a lot of stuff comes with experience and time.
And that's how I know you got some sense. That's why I asked about the college thing. That's how I know you got some sense. Because all the things I asked when I asked that question about what you think a woman should be investing in with herself, you did not sell BBL. So salute to that, man. Salute to you, queen. Because I would have thought the BBL was gonna be like up here on the list, but you did not name the BBL.
Why would I do
or the boob job or the fillers.
I don't have any of that.
Oh, you're just a natural queen, huh?
Yeah.
That's dope,
Unfortunately,
man.
we're at the bottom of the list now.
Nah, never. Salute to all the BBW queens out there, man. I am not shaming you, baby.
At all.
Hey, go on, lay on that table and transform your life.
If you got the money, do what you do.
Yeah, so some of y'all gonna be going down there getting on BBL now. Y'all ain't been maintaining the BBL. The BBL starting to look like a BMW.
Don't do it.
The BBL.
Don't do it.
Come on.
You gonna start sounding like Saucy Santana.
Say online.
You gonna start sounding like
all I'm just saying is they not maintaining the BBLs. Ain't nothing wrong with getting the BBLs, but you gotta maintain that BBL.
You know somebody who BBL falling off?
Man, I know a couple of them.
Did you talk to them personally?
Time to go for routine maintenance. That BBL like a car.
They tires going flat.
Man, that BBL what? You gotta, man, you get a BBL, you gotta pull up to your nearest Monarchy or wherever you going.
Oh, Monarchy, what?
Pelt Boys, y'all better go and take that BBL over there to Pelt Boys and get them tires rotated.
Man.
I'm telling you, that BBL start, hey, I ain't gonna say no name, but I see y'all out there. Them BBL starting to look kind of like BBL. Hey, man. So what made you not want to go that route? You know what I'm saying? I in my man brain, I'm seeing so many women doing. I'm thinking, okay, is this what all women want? Like altered bodies and faces and stuff.
Honestly, I love how I look. I don't really care about that. To be honest with you, I would like to be more toned, which is why I have a gym membership that I use very, very irregularly. But yeah,
I seen so much agony in your eyes when you said gym membership.
I know, because
it's like I seen some trauma there.
Jesus. It's more so of me paying and not going versus just me actually doing the work.
Yeah,
but I'm getting there. I'm getting there. But yeah, I love how I look. I don't have any problems or issues with my body. Like whatever it is, this is what God gave me. And salute to whoever wants to improve, but I don't have a choice. Like, I don't feel like that's one of my things that I would want to do.
So you feel like that's the only reason everybody go like get all these surgeries because they're not happy with themselves? No,
I'm just speaking for me. It's many reasons why people do anything. They might love themselves. They just might want to improve. They might want to look a certain way for a certain period of time. I don't know. Like I said, if anything, if I would do like probably later on is a lift, like a breast lift. But outside of that, I wouldn't have implants or anything because I'm cool with my size, like really everything. And then now my butt getting bigger.
Come on, man. Salute to the queens out there, man. That booty getting a little bit more juicy out there.
Naturally.
I need to name this episode after y'all, man. I need to call the episode Juicy Fruit Gang.
Juicy fruit.
It's that juicy fruit for me. Come on, man. You feel like your booty getting bigger because you've been like working out or like what you feel like you've been doing to?
So I recently moved and now I have to go up and down 3 flights of stairs every single day. So I feel that not for work, for home.
Like, at the crib. Yeah. Y'all ain't got no elevator?
No.
You must live in Midtown.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it's every day, and I do have a dog, so it's a couple of times a day because I have to take him out, and if I forget something in the car, I got to take my ass downstairs, come right back upstairs, depending on which floor I need to be. Like, it's just so that's what I've noticed. I'm like, oh my God, I think I'm getting a little thick. Okay,
little thick. Come on, man, thicker than a snigger. I know. She thicker than a snigger, ain't no man. Well, that's crazy, man. Salute to everybody out there getting thick, man. Putting in that work. Summer gonna be here before you know it, baby.
Listen, spring. We don't wait till summer no more.
Pop out gang gonna be crazy, right?
Yeah. We do not wait till summer.
Ooh, then they get ready to get them taxes. Oh, them taxes coming.
Listen, that mean trips.
Come on. Oh my God, 2020 when that pandemic was hit, man. Oh, right, but it was right before that pandemic or when people started back during the PPP era. It's like that's all it was like trips galore, man.
So the funny thing about that, I got neither the PPP nor the SBA, and I had legitimate business.
Damn, you ain't try to sign up.
I know people, they denied me, but I know people who had
nothing
fraud businesses and got the money. So shout out to y'all.
You felt some type of way.
It's okay because I'm in jail. But
Dang.
I was still going on trips because them trips was like $300 round trip. Like,
Yeah, they were giving away flights then.
yeah, they were giving them away, and then like you can go to Miami for $25. What?
Yeah, Delta was doing bad during that little era. Delta, like, man, damn, they were ready to close their doors during that little era because I was dating a chick and she was like one of the higher ups at Delta. And like, she was saying it was bad. I was like, damn, can I still use your companion pass though?
know, right?
Damn. Like,
It's like, yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, she was a little vibe. I hate I let that go, man. Like, damn. I don't know what I was thinking about, man. I ain't just saying that just because the free trips.
I'm sure.
That had a lot to do with it, though. That was a great incentive to have.
I'm sure.
Great incentive to have. What does a man have to have for you to be like, man, this guy is worth my time?
Honestly, it depends on the person. Because everybody's different. Like, I can say a man should have money or a man should have this aligned or this and that, but it depends on the person because sometimes that might not be it for them. It could be personality or it could be responsibility or it could be management skill. Like, you just got to sit down and talk to people because I wouldn't know. If I'm just looking at you, I wouldn't know because you don't know a millionaire from a regular person because millionaires don't dress like, most millionaires don't dress like, the flashy type.
Right.
So I can't assume like, all right, this guy, he needs 2 degrees. He need to make sure that, he taking care of blase. Like, all that's good and dandy. But honestly, I feel like a decent conversation will let me know what I need to know about a dude. If you're responsible, if you have finances, if you just out here playing games, like, that's just how I feel. I honestly can't say what it is. I just want, okay, here's the thing. It's more character than anything for me. It's more character. I would really at least like to see somebody uphold integrity. And just be honest about your situation, whatever it is. Because that's what I've run into in the past a lot. Like, it really wasn't because you lost your job. It wasn't because of this, that. It's mostly because you lied.
So if we meet and we go on a date, we vibing, this is like the best date we've been on, either of us. Like, we just feel so free. And I just say, Elo, I got to be honest with you, sweetie. Like, I can see us taking this thing a little further, but I got to be honest. I got a wife and 3 kids at home.
Oh no, I've already researched you before then, so you ain't even got to worry about that. Once I know your first and last name, it's up. I don't wait till all of that go down.
You ain't even playing them type of game.
I used to be a private investigator, so I could.
So you be skip tracing and everything.
Oh, absolutely.
Skip trace gang, shout it. Come on, man.
Only when I need to.
That's smart though.
As long as I know where you at, I ain't got to worry about it. And I know your situation. Like, I look up marriages, child support. Like, I look up all of that.
But are you cool with still dating me even though I'm married with 3 kids? I'm being honest though.
I don't care.
I gave you what you wanted and you still not gonna be my woman?
No, because I'm fully single. So I need somebody fully single.
I'm fully single when I'm with you and away from my wife.
It's okay.
What are you talking about?
And that's drama.
I'm single.
I don't want that drama.
It's not going to be drama though.
No, it's drama because why your wife wasn't at the date with you and your kids?
She dropped me off in the.
If y'all wanted me to be a part of this big old happy drama filled family, all of y'all should have been sitting at the table and we should have all got along at the same time.
Okay, all right. You know what? What if my wife come along back? Hey, sit down. Hey, Elo. This is Sharon. Sharon, this is Elo. This is my wife, Elo, and we just thought it'd be cool if we just, make this thing official.
Yeah, due to the high demand that I am in, in the single arena, I don't feel like I need to be a part of what y'all got going on. So y'all can go ahead and pass that to somebody else who's able to do that, because that's not me.
I'm giving you all the honesty you want, and you still didn't.
Yeah, because that don't mean that that's the only thing. I said that's the least you could do is be honest. I ain't said that was the only thing. The least you could do.
I'm coming to this dinner with integrity and my wife.
I forgot I'm in Atlanta.
We didn't.
Y'all be thinking.
We didn't got a whole babysitter, and you gonna sit in here and waste a good dinner because my wife here?
No, because like I said, I would have researched all that and I would have left you alone. We wouldn't have even went to the table. What I'm telling you is I responded to your comment about what if I got 3 wives. Well, you should have brought them if you was trying to do that type of situation. But me personally, you wouldn't have heard from me after I researched it.
What's the limit of kids you refuse to date somebody?
It's not really a limit. And I spoke about this before on my TikTok. It's mainly the age. 5 and under, we won't be dating. Like age 5 and under. Y'all still messing around. I'm not trying to hear that. I didn't experience that before.
Nah, really, it should be like 10 and under.
Sometimes it depends. Like if they actually moved on and I could see the baby mama done got married or whatever or moved out, like, just something different. But if y'all still, I'm over here 2 days a week type stuff, I don't do that.
Yeah.
If it's drama, if I got a question within me, what's going on, it's not gonna happen. But yeah, that's why I say 5 and under.
So if a guy got 10 kids but all on grown, that's straight.
Yeah, they all grown. They ain't gonna bother us.
True. Yeah, I'm the same way. So I definitely feel you on that. A woman can have 6 kids all on grown. Hey, they
got their own life.
Hey, good for them. But if you got 6 kids and they range from 10, 8, 6, 4, like if your kids sound like a quick Georgia Lotto quick pick number, I'm good, baby.
Okay, so listen, I'm kind of, because I'm a stepchild, right? So
right.
I can understand.
You're a stepchild?
Mm-hmm. My mom remarried after my dad twice. So, and then my dad definitely remarried a couple times after my mom. So on both ends, I can understand how the kid would feel. And it's not necessarily of, is this man going to, do my mama right? It's more of, is he going to do me right? Like, yeah. And vice versa. Is this woman going to treat my dad right? No, is he going to treat us right? Because we've experienced both, from the stepmom and the stepdad, where they did not like us. Yeah. So I feel like if you have a good relationship with your kids, 5 and older or 6 and older, and a decent relationship with the mother of your children, and it could be several, Jesus, in these days and time.
Facts.
I feel like it's something to talk about. I wouldn't necessarily say it's altogether no, because if you paying for everybody, if you taking care of everything, there's no issues when it comes to your responsibility. Now, I can't help if she's still in love with you. That ain't got nothing to do with your kids and you taking care of your kids. If you doing that, to me, it shows you're not selfish. You doing what you need to do because you made these kids.
Right.
But if I see you ain't never spending time with them, you always arguing, talking about every time I turn around, she asks for money. So, I mean, you obviously made the baby for a reason. So it's what it is. I mean, you picked her to have a child with. So, I mean, I'm assuming she was the same way before y'all did it. So now it's just extreme, because I have family members that, again, I see the motive behind asking for money for the kids. Okay. I see the motive behind making it difficult for the baby daddy. I see it firsthand. So I know it happens. That's why I say I wouldn't necessarily say no, because I know people can be like rude and evil when it comes to kids and stuff and trying to withhold kids from parents. But at the same time, I would still have to evaluate it. I would have to see, because you telling me ain't really gonna tell me exactly what I need to know. I need to see it. Right.
Yeah. And shout out, and a lot of time, man, the person be talking bad about the baby mama and baby daddy, And man, them folk actually be cool.
Oh yeah, they do that. So whatever they're trying to get from you as the person that they're interested in, they can get it. So it's more so like, I need somebody to talk to because you don't understand. I'm going through, because I've had this happen to me. This is how I know that I was like, I'm never 5 and under. I'm never doing that again. I caught them, but it's like, man, she get on my nerves. She always like just constantly every time. Man, my baby mama made me sick. But y'all still together,
Right.
Like, and I found this out like after all of that, and it was just like, bro, you could have just said something. Like, but of course they're not gonna say nothing because they want to get something. So I had experienced that to understand, bro, when they say this is not really what it is. Especially when the child is 5 and under, because they still messing around. I don't care what nobody say. In church, out of church, men gonna be me. And some women gonna be women. I ain't gonna say all women do it, but I know some women who just don't care.
Do you want kids?
I do. At least one.
Okay.
At least one.
That's dope, man. I hate when I meet a chick without kids and she be like, I want at least 3 kids, and she be want to like focus on the kid conversation, and it's like every time it's like I turn into Homer Simpson when he start backing into them little bushes. Like,
Wait, why do you do that? Why do you do that? Please explain. Why do you do that? She's just telling you. You asked her a question.
I mean, that's dope, and I respect that. I received that from her, and I want that for her, but just don't want it from me for her, because I already got 2 kids. I'm down to have one more if you don't have one, and we make this a thing, and we just so happen to probably get married, or we just long term. Like, I'm down to have at least one. But if you come in the gate, like, man, I want 3 kids.
That's respectful.
We don't want the same thing. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Because kids are expensive.
Who you telling?
You know what I'm saying? And people without kids love to talk about how many kids they want. And I be like, man, like, baby, no.
When I hear all these prices, I be like, all right, God, only one. I'm not trying to limit you, but, you know, it don't seem like things get no better. But, yeah, and that's good. That's good if you know what you want, and then once they answer the question, you know off bat, this is not a person for me, because she really wants 3 to 4. I only want 1. We not a good match, because I'm not changing
I don't
my
even
mind.
want 1.
Well,
I'm compromising.
Yeah, possibly.
We can get that 1.
Honestly, why would you compromise if you really don't want it?
I mean, at the same time, if this somebody I'm finna spend the rest of my life with now, like, why wouldn't I want to have at least 1?
So that means that you do want 1.
Yeah.
So it's not for sure.
Yeah, I'm capping.
Okay.
I would like to have at least 1 more with a woman I would spend the rest of my life with. You know, if there is such a woman, if there is such a planet that inhabits such a woman.
I feel like there is. You just stick with your guns on what you want.
Yeah. See, I hate when people be like, oh, all men and all women ain't nothing, like, and they ain't dated nobody but people in Atlanta. Yeah. You've been dating nothing but people in Atlanta. You haven't been nowhere. You haven't been south, east, west of 285. Now every man ain't hitting on nothing. Baby, get out of Atlanta.
Listen, I've only been here 5 years. Please get out of Atlanta.
Where you from?
I'm from Miami. What does that mean?
So you know how to cook.
Yeah.
I ain't never met no Florida girl that didn't know how to cook.
Yeah, we know how to cook.
Man, y'all like, what you know how to cook? You know how to cook Caribbean food?
I know how to cook Caribbean food. I know how to cook soul food. Some like stuff that I know I can eat.
Real?
Yeah.
That's a kitchen right there. I love to eat.
I don't cook for free. I don't.
Man, I'm gonna pay you. Let me see what we got on here. There's something in here with some value. Nah, I had heard Miami. I do notice that when I meet women from Florida, that and every woman from Florida I ever knew, not even just talking about dated, just no. You know what I'm saying? Like, they knew how to cook.
Yeah, we from the South.
I ain't gonna say the South is the reason that somebody know how to cook.
No, it is, because that's all they first teach us. That's That's the
No,
order. That's the order
'cause-
of, I would say, domestication.
It's a lot of women in Atlanta don't know how to do nothing but.
I
like,
mean, the deep south, like
cook.
Florida.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like I'm literally from the south, like the south of everything. Miami is the bottom.
okay. Oh, you one of them?
Yeah, we from the bottom.
You one of them? This ain't even the south for real.
Yeah, like the south,
like this really up north to me. Oh man. Hey, I had a good time, man.
Yeah,
Is there
me
anything you want to bless the people with? Before we go,
I would just say we have 27 or 28 more days in a year. Stay focused. While you're having fun and enjoying holidays and everything, do not forget your goals, your aspirations. Don't wait to 2024 to try to put something on the board. Just focus on what you didn't accomplish or didn't finish this year. Try to do what you can and just keep it moving. Just add to the list. Don't rewrite it. Don't restart it. Just do what you set out to do. Every time we restart, we tend to not finish. So we just need to start finishing.
That was so dope and so wise and so deep. I'm going to bless them with some wise words also before we leave.
Okay.
If she wants some money for the fun, I always wear you a condom. Hey,
Check runners.
I just cannot never just end this show
No,
like
you
on
fine.
a mature note.
You fine.
No money for the fun. Come on. I just want. Can we just get the fun and then just that? Let's not even talk about the money. Let's just get the fun, baby girl.
That's all y'all want to do.
Just had the fun.
Yeah, without the money.
Y'all should be already had the money. So let's just have some fun together.
That's a whole different conversation. You trying to end this?
That's
right?
a whole nother hour conversation, right? Hey man, I'm gone. But always remember, when you do what you do it like you're doing it for TV. And we go. You bitch. Yee. Aye.
Check runners.